everyone, my name is Myrna Avalos, and for my culture video, well, there were a lot of options to choose from. But I would love to get started off by telling everybody that I am Mexican American, also known as a Chicana. Here in California, we may know that there are a lot of Hispanic, Latino, Latina cultures, a lot of beautiful of them, but I would love to talk about the inside of my culture. I would love to get started off with religion. I grew up in a very Catholic home, and with it, we have a lot of celebrations throughout our church, our religion. Right now, we are celebrating Easter, which is our tradition is for 40 days we give something up. For example, I give up coffee, chips, and Coke for 40 days. And this is for Jesus. It's kind of a reminder that he technically gave up his life for us, that we should always be humble about everything, happy about everything. That's what it is. And also, on Fridays, we don't eat meat. With that, we also have Dia de la Virgen, which is my favorite. Dia de la Virgen, we go and celebrate her on December 12th. We dance for her. We have all these people, dancing for her. We have mariachi singing for her, las mañanitas. And we go, some people go at midnight, others, we go later on. It's a beautiful thing. Later on, we have Christmas, which is Jesus' birthday. For a lot of people, it's just a day where we open gifts and stuff. But for us, it's more than that. We're celebrating his birthday. And even before that, at the beginning of November, we're already putting Christmas things, Christmas decorations. We're putting something called El Nacimiento, which is technically where he was born. And the day of, we finally put his little like a little baby of baby Jesus on there, saying that he was born on the day of. And on midnight, we go to church, we pray, we do all these things. And with that, I would love to move on to Dia de los Muertos. For that, in my opinion, when that starts to become something part of you, it is when you lose someone whom you love, a really close person. And for me, I started off ever since I was born. My mom's mom passed away before I was born, so we have been, part of Dia de los Muertos for a while now. But now we have three special people, which were my mom's parents and my dad's dad. So every year for Dia de los Muertos, we put something called an altar. We cover up these tables with cloth, and we put a picture of them, and we put things that they loved. For example, if they loved bread, for example, if my grandpa smoked, we put a little cigarette, we put their favorite liquor, we put these small little items. And it's not to celebrate, obviously, that they've passed away, but it's more of remembering them. We remember them. We remember those who we lost and we no longer see. It's a day to be with them. It's something that I believe it's a beautiful thing. If we were in Mexico, we would go to their tomb and we would put all their stuff there, and we would sit there, and it's like if we were technically with them, to remember them. Moving on from that, I would love to talk about these other festivals. Like, for example, Independence Day, we all come together, we celebrate with mariachi, we bring all kinds of food, we do all these stuff. But one most important thing for me, for my culture, is that with anything, we all come together. It is one thing that is very important for us would be family. Family is just huge for us, With anything, we are very happy, joyful people. We come together for baptisms, for weddings, for anniversaries, for big news, for everything. And my family, we're big with that. I will give you an example. For example, my cousin was having a baby, and he could have just invited his parents and the siblings, but he decided to invite everybody, the cousins, the tias, even the family friends, and he announced it to everybody because that's what we love to do. That is one thing that is huge part of our culture, is that we just love to gather up and have a family all together, and we're all celebrating it together. And that's one thing that I love about my culture. And with that, we also celebrate with beautiful arts and musical things. For example, mariachi that comes with the charro look, which is one of my all-time favorites ever since I was little. They have trumpets, they have violins, they sometimes even have the harp, they have guitars, they have singers, all kinds of beautiful performances. We have banda, we have norteños, we have marimba, we have all those things here combined in Mexico. Of course, some people lean over more to things, and with us, it would be mariachi. And with that, we also have a thing called folklorico, which is with those big, beautiful dresses where girls dance like this. I personally don't know how to dance like that. If I would, that would be awesome. But I love watching those type of dances. Here in the downtown LA, they have these type of like festivals where we celebrate a lot of mariachis come together and they all like celebrate, and we also have folklorico, one of my all-time favorite things. But to wrap it all up, one of my the what I was trying to explain is that we all come together to celebrate together, and that's one thing that's really big and part of my culture.